Efficiency.
Yeah, thank you very much. One of the annual programs we organize for all the public servants and the people around Ikeja and Lagos. And basically we reach out to people, telling them what God can do for them, most especially at the end of the year. But for this year, we have the theme, God of all sufficiency. And of course, we know what is happening around. People are complaining here and there, but we know that our sufficiency is of God. So we want to encourage people to have faith in God, pray to God, because there is nothing he cannot do. So that's the purpose of our program for this year outreach.
Okay. All right, PS, you are the chairman of the committee this year that is organizing this particular outreach. Tell us, what are the activities that you have for this year's outreach?
We have a lot of activities lined up for this year's outreach. We know that the country is passing through a phase in its history at this time. And so we'll have a lot of program lined up. Apart from the spiritual aspect of the program, we still have the welfare aspect, which is free medical health check and administration of various little drugs.
Okay.
And those that require specialist attention will be referred to the appropriate specialist or hospital.
Okay.
Also, we're going to have an outreach with the motherless in some orphanages, so that to reach out to them, and the widows. So it's a lot of program, and then the main program, which will which will happen on 5th and 6th of December.
Okay.
And they are going to be taken on by very anointed men of God, so that people can be blessed. At this time in the history of our nation, we need prayer and we need concerted efforts to move the nation forward.
Okay.
I saw something interesting on your flyer, which is the free transportation from venue to different locations. I'd like you to talk more on that.
Yes, for that Thursday specifically.
Just Thursday?
Thursday, because the following day, Friday, is going to be early in the morning.
Which is December 5.
December 5th, yes. So after the program, it's going to start, the program starts on Thursday, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And they will wrap up probably 5 o'clock, 5:30. So some of members of staff will still be around. So we've organized buses that will convey them to nearest bus stop to their destination.
Okay, maybe you want to name a few of the nearest bus stops so that those that plan to wait would have an idea that, okay, maybe my area is not too far, or you factored my area into this.
Yes, we have a Agege,
okay,
we have a Ikeja, we have a K2,
okay,
we have a what's it called here? Ojota,
okay,
and some other close areas
because
fuel
is expensive.
Exactly.
Okay, so close proximity.
Yeah.
But when you say, because this is a fellowship of the Lagos State Public Service, and then you said also people around can also be part of this event. So is it a gate-taking event, or is it a free event?
It's free. It's free.
Okay.
And that's why we don't have access card. That's why we're also on air to tell people to come.
To come. It's
be
about
part of
salvation.
God's blessings. Yes.
Okay, this I want to go back to the theme of the day, PSR, God of all sufficiency. I'd like you to speak more to that theme.
God of all sufficiency means that God is the provider and supplier of all needs. Yeah, even though we could work hard and then we could do a lot of things, it's still God that blesses our effort and is able and abundantly able to provide for all our needs. He's the all-sufficient God. That's why it's called the El Shaddai. So that's what we are trying to tell the people. And just like one American president said some time ago, don't think of what your country can do for you. Think of what you can do for your country. And so if God helps every of the citizens, we'll be able to do a lot for our country, and then we'll be able to move our country forward. And then just knowing that even in addition to our hard work, our diligence, God is still the all-sufficient one that can supply all needs.
Okay. Dr. Onso, I know the PS mentioned earlier that there will be the free health check and a few very basic medicine would also be dispensed, and that's on Thursday. From what time to what time is the health check?
Yeah, the health check is going to run for 4 hours, okay. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
Because the program proper starts 3 o'clock.
Right. At the same venue?
At the same venue.
Okay. So who is expected to come for the health check? Anybody?
Anybody.
Okay. As long as it is not a very serious challenge. And like the PS said, if it is, you could also get a referral to any of the health facilities here in Lagos. Usually when things like this occur, a lot of people would tend to ask, is there food?
I've been looking for the food.
We've been looking for item 7 inside.
Yes, of course, we will not put that in the flyer, but there is provision for that.
Okay.
The first and the second day.
Okay.
People that will be coming to have something to eat physically.
Physically, even though they will eat spiritually.
Food.
Okay.
So that one's also a part of what we're going to provide for people.
Right. There are the anointed men of God that will be speaking. Are there also artists who will be playing, or is it just the choir at the Chapel of Christ that will be ministering to the people? P.S.
I mean, you mean the anointed men of God?
No, like
you are talking about the choir.
Yes. Is it just the choir that will be, or do we also have a guest artist?
Let him answer the question.
President, over to you.
Yes, for that day, you see that our choir, they are full of guest artists. They have their own band. So for this year, we are not inviting any other guests outside. So they are going to perform, sing for us in-house, except for the 2 guest artists that we have invited.
The 2 ministers.
2 ministers for the first and the second day.
Right.
The first one, for the first day is Pastor Matthew O. Adu. He is the General Overseer of Full Redemption Holiness Church of God. And for the second day, he is the Assistant General Overseer of Mission and Evangelism, MFM, worldwide, Pastor Abiodun Ladejola.
Okay. And those 2 men of God will be on ground on the first and second day. And so Friday, the 6th of December, is 7 a.m. Why 7 a.m.?
Because we don't want to eat into office hours.
Okay.
So 7, latest 9, we are done.
Right,
so
and then people can go back
to the office.
Work. Okay, because it's a work day. Okay. And so again, the days are Thursday, 5th of December, 2024, 3 p.m. and Friday, the 6th of December, 2024 at 7 a.m. Venue is the Chapel of Christ, the Light, Alausa, Lagos. Before we allow you to go, Pierce, again, why should people come for these events?
Well, people should come because the Lord Jesus Christ have made a clarion call in John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not die, but have everlasting life. So it's a call to all, a call to salvation, knowing that we are saved by grace. And so everybody, he has extended, the Lord is extending his hand of fellowship to men. So people should come so that they can be blessed, they can be saved, and they can be delivered from all their troubles and challenges, knowing very well that in this world we have many troubles, but God delivered a righteous man from them all. So all are expected to come for salvation, for deliverance, for victory, promotion. You know, there are variety of blessings and opportunity from God.
Okay. Dr. Onso?
Yeah, in addition to what the peers have just said, you see, there is nothing God cannot do. And of course, he said in John chapter 10, verse 10, when you're talking of people being oppressed, having one child, not all those problems come naturally. There are some that from evil powers and all of that. And he said, the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But he said, I have come that they might have life and have it more abundantly. That's part of the sufficiency of God. And he has inexhaustible treasure. There is nothing you want from God that he cannot provide. So people should come expecting and they will go receiving.
Right. All right.
Okay. You've heard it all from Our PS, Ministry of Finance, Dr. Oluremi Hunso.
No, yeah, you're promoting Dr.
I'm
Hunso.
Amen.
The PS.
Okay,
Pastor
Dr.
Temitope.
Oluremi Hunso and Pastor Temitope Sewanu Hudoga, they have come to talk about the end-of-year Christmas outreach of the Lagos State Public Service Christian Fellowship in conjunction with Chapel of Christ the Light, Alausa. I can tell you from what I have heard right now that when you attend this, you will be blessed. Thank you for coming, sir.
You're welcome.
We'll go on another short break. When we come back, the conversation continues.